Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to do a throwback. This is a palette that I got, and it's when all the Naked palettes were the big thing. Naked this, Naked that, Naked 3, Naked 1. I mean, this is the Naked Smoked, and you guys know I don't use a lot of grays. So we're going to do a throwback today, and I'm going to use this palette and see if it's one I want to declutter. Because I love having it in my collection, because I have them all, I think, but like the Naked 3 or the Naked 2. I can't remember. I have a bunch of them. I don't have them all because I wanted the honey one and the cherry, and I never got that one because I kind of got burnt out on Naked palettes. I do have some... What do I have on my face? I have hyaluronic acid on my face, and I have an eye cream on my face. Let me clean off my mirror here because it needs it. Lulu is somewhere climbing around my back. And let's do... I'm going to do the Smashbox because it's one I'm trying to use up. And get some of her out of there. I do have a boo-boo going on my nose, so we're going to cover that up as well. Okay. So there's that. And for foundation, I actually have one I got to throw away because it has gotten... It smells bad. I went to use it the other day, and it's still, there's half a bottle and it's tart, but no, that smells so bad. So that is getting thrown away. I need to do a declutter. This is the Tarte Double Duty Shape Tape Matte. That's the hydrating. And this bottle is much more full. It still smells fine. So we're just going to do... a little... I've just not been wearing makeup, and I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. I read an article the other day that said a lot of makeup companies, I had a boo-boo there, makeup sales are really down, but skincare sales are like up there. Say hey Lulu, say hey Lulu. No. 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 All she wants to do is bite. No. No. Go play. And this shade might actually be a little dark for me right now. I don't know. We'll find out. It seems like it's a little dark, but it'll blend out okay. You better get off daddy's stuff. So how is everybody's New Year? There will probably be videos up before this because I filmed them. I put them up in different order. But yeah, how is everybody's New Year going? If I haven't already asked this in a video, I may have. I don't know. We're getting really close to me giving away a Pandora bracelet. Guys, when I said I hit 2,000, I was going to give away a Pandora bracelet. Now we're getting close. I'm a little over 100 away. So if you're watching this and you want to subscribe and hang out with me, guys, we're getting close to 2,000. Yay. Thank you, guys. I think that is blended pretty good. And for concealer, I'm going to use my e.l.f. And this is the hydrating, since that was so matte. We're going to use some hydrating. This is the shade Light Sand. If you're wondering what shade that was, it is light medium neutral on the Tarte. Then this is Light Sand. And I'm just going to do a little bit. Here, up here, right here, right there, cover up a boo-boo. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Usually I don't put concealer on my nose. But since I do have a boo-boo, we'll conceal a little bit there. I can still see some redness, but she is what she is. Okay. To set all that, I'm going to use the Fit Me Powder in Light with the big fluffy brush, and I just take what's in the cap to start with. If I need a little bit more, I'll pick it up and then I'll swirl it. Kind of like Bare Minerals, swirl it in the cap. And tap it off. Don't want to be too powdery. Okay, anything left in the cap, tap that back down in. Guys, I depanned my Jeffree Star Alien palette. That was a bitch to get the pans out, and I did break quite a few, but luckily the ones I broke were ones I didn't really care for the shades. So I did, just because I'm getting ready to do a declutter, and I just did a huge declutter giveaway, and a bunch of them broke, but this is what is left. And these are really the shades that I wanted to keep, like the pukey green and like the dark gray and the black. I have enough black. I don't use black. That's what's left. The rest of them broke. Trying to depot them. So I got it in the mystery box. And so just my bit of bronzer. She is actually, the pan's getting bigger. The pan there, she's getting bigger. So I have been wearing some makeup, but not every day. If we go somewhere, I will do a really easy face. I've done some mask friendly videos. This one is not. This is not a mask friendly video. Like, we went to the mall the other night and just walked around, and our mall is pitiful. I mean, it is really pitiful, where some of the stores are still closed from COVID. A lot of the stores have gone out of business because of COVID. And it's just pitiful right now. Okay, so there is bronzer. And I'm going to use the Smoky palette. I'm getting powder all over me. I need some primer. Actually, I'm just going to use a little bit of this primer. It is actually the Master Prime. It is for your face, but I'm actually going to try it on my eyes because I've been wanting to use that primer on something. And I'm just taking a tiny, I want to see if this will work. I mean, just a tiny amount. See, I squirted some out, and I'm just taking a little bit and patting it on. We're going to test this and see how it works. Okay. And another pan I've hit. I was happy to hit pan on this one finally, because I use it a lot. I'm like, when am I ever going to hit pan? Am I ever going to hit pan on this? What in the world? Cleaning my brush off really good in my switch. This is the Too Faced Banana Powder. This is one of my favorites. I did finally hit pan. Look, barely, but it's there. So I'm going to take some of this powder, and I'm just going to go up in this corner. Just pat that right back over that primer. But things have been pretty good here. It's been nice and peaceful. New year. Time for some new, just new. You know, we're all ready for just new. Something better, something new. We're ready for positive things to happen in our lives. Not all this crazy bull crap that's been happening. All right, so I'm going to take this brush out of here. I have used that brush. And there was a shade in there I could have used. We're just going to go ahead and take a little bit of that up here. And that is 13, lucky number 13. I'm going to go ahead and go into Combust, which is the one right beside of it. On that same brush. Nice big circle. Windshield wiper movements, circles. Just laying down some color to get everything started. I have not used this palette in forever. Forever. So I was like, do I need to declutter that or keep it? So let's use it. Same brush. I'm going to go into, no, actually not the same brush. Let's go something smaller. Let's get my Morphe 433. Cleaning that off really good. See, these are so dark. You have these, hey Shannon. You have these really light ones here, and then it gets dark. And then you have some shimmers up here. And I think that's one reason I didn't really use this palette a lot, is because there's no like real mid-tone, like neutral shades. I'm picking up Password, which is this gray right here, just very gently on this brush, and I'm just going to turn my brush and wiggle. And then circles. Pat, wiggle, and circles. Just barely picking up. I don't want this to get like so smoky that I can't stand it. So I turn my brush on an angle where it's like this. And that's where I pat to get that V started. Pat. Then I turn it to where it's like this. And that's when we do the same thing on this side. Then we'll start building it up. I start pulling the corner up a little bit because I have hooded eyes. So we're going to pull that corner up, start pulling it up. It's pretty good. I mean, this palette just doesn't thrill me. I don't open it and go, oh, I can't wait to use this palette. I can't wait to put this on my eyes. You know, this is not one of those palettes. It's just blah to me. So I probably, after using it right now, I'm going to declutter it. Smolder, which is a really pretty deep purple. Smolder, which is this one. Let's put a little bit of smolder in there. And it does, I think, have a little bit of shimmer or something. We're just going to put it right out here. Just pat, pat, pat. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. I'm going to grab I thought I grabbed a flat brush. I think I did. Flat brush. I'm going to come in with Armor, which is the gray. I'm trying to stay with the grays because I always use browns. Actually, I'm going to go in with Slanted, which is a more satin, not so much shimmer. This one. I'm going to put that in the center. Blend it over. I just don't think grays really do anything for me. For my skin tone, I have green hazel, greenish hazel eyes. And I just don't think grays really do anything for me. So whenever I see a gray palette, I'm like, that's why I didn't get cremated. It was a beautiful palette. It just didn't do anything. I mean, I knew I wouldn't use it. Then lastly, I'm going to go into High, which is one pan I can see a lot of use of. I hate to say that, but it's true. I can see some use in that pan. And we're just going to pull that over. Pat, pat, pat. Drag, drag, drag. And then I'll bring it up a little bit. Onto that hood. See, to me, that's just bland. That's just, I don't know. It's just bland. I want to go into Whiskey, which is the brown shade, on a pencil brush. And do a little whiskey under here. Then I'm going to grab a finer, more of a detail. This is a little e.l.f. concealer brush. I want to come into Black Market, which is the black. You guys know what we're going to do. I'm going to just smoke the lash line a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to take a clean, making sure it's clean Morphe brush and just kind of blending the edges. I mean, that's pretty. I like it. I don't know. I keep thinking I hear Lulu messing. I'm just not thrilled with gray, I guess. I mean, it's not bad. We're going to throw a wig on in a little bit, and we'll see how it looks with a wig. Blush. We grab a blush out of my blush drawer. I'm just going to reach in the top, and I grab the Iconic London. And since we're kind of neutrally, I'm going to grab this pinky one over here. I've seen a few spoilers for Boxycharm. I got to where I wasn't looking at them on Instagram, but a couple popped up on my feed and I saw them. And I was like, that's not too bad. It's showing for base box 2 different palettes, and one is like an olive green. It's got olive greens in it. Please let me get that palette. Please let me get that palette. I love some green eyeshadow. It brings out the green in my eyes. This is Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I'm just going to grab my little mirror here so I am not like all up on you guys trying to see in the mirror. Oh, this is good mascara. So good. This one and Lash Paradise. Those are my favorite drugstore mascaras. Nice. Okay. Brows. I'm just going to grab the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is a little baby one. We got... Where did we get this? In something. We got it in something. Oops. Smudgy, smudgy. I'll have to fix that. Go. Okay. Highlight. Grab the highlight drawer. I'm going to go with this Pure Nude. This was another one I was going to declutter. And I'm like, I'll give that another shot. We'll see. Right now. We'll keep it for a little bit longer. It reminds me very much of the Makeup Geek I just got. This is the Makeup Geek. Guys, I want to show you my hands. They are chewed up from Lulu. Okay, so there's the Makeup Geek. Very iridescent, blue, greeny, pink. Beautiful, beautiful. Am I opening this the right way? And then this is the Essence. So this has more blue-green to it. So definitely different. Okay. Sometimes you just got to put them side by side and see the difference. Because looking at them in the pan, they looked very similar. This one definitely has more bluey green in it. Okay. I see you. What else? Lips. I have a new MAC lipstick. It is the shade Sea Seeker. No. Sea Sheer. C-S-E-E. Sheer. S-H-E-E-R. And is a very kind of rosy, neutrally. Nice. Okay. I did get this at TJ Maxx. No, Marshalls. I got it at Marshalls for like $7.99. I did open it to make sure it had not been swatched or touched. Guys, when you go into TJ Maxx or Marshalls or any store like that that has makeup, especially high-end makeup, open it and look at it. But don't stick your fingers in it, okay? Okay? Open it and look at it. See that the color was like, don't stick your fingers in it. There was so many lipsticks there that were beautiful that had been like, had been swatched on hand or touched or whatever. No. No. Let me see if my mascara is dry enough to do a spray. I'm just going to grab my e.l.f. oil control because I think this one is getting down to the bottom. We'll use that one up. All right, so to bring this look all together, I found my other wig grip. I finally found it. On this one, it tells you that the little label goes over the right side. And get it up over my ears. I've seen some people cut the ear out. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm going to grab Miss Misty here without knocking everything over. There's my new wig stands Miss Sarah sent me. If you didn't see that video, there's one that says a surprise Christmas gift. Now, Miss Misty, I have been wearing her out a lot. And a lot of Polly Young's, this wig is Polly Young, is average. And my head is big, like the rest of me. But I did do an alteration to this girl. I did a modification and I extended the wig cap. So I'm going to be, there should be a video already up on how to modify your wig and extend the cap. And I can tell you, just from adding one little extension, I can already tell a difference. Where's my comb? Because I was going to add two. And I've been parting her in different sections. You've seen her parted in the middle. You've seen her parted. So I've been parting her different ways, and she works. I just take a little bit of piece out cream, or I put a little pin in it and let it sit for a little bit. But I think parting them to the side just looks a little more realistic, especially if they're a basic cap. You could do a little bit of hairspray. There we go, guys. That is my look for today. Just a nice neutral look. And if you want to see that video where I do an alteration, if I already have it up first, I will leave it linked up above to extend the wig cap out. This is one of my favorite wigs, and she's very, very affordable. She's under, she should be under $60, $70, because they kind of, one week it might be on sale, one week you might have a 20% coupon, which I think right now Polly Young is doing a 20% coupon. But she's one of my favorites. I've been wearing her a lot, and I'm going to alter some of my other ones. That's it, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.